Legend of Total War here with a new campaign series for Total War Attila. I've been lucky enough to been given early access to the last Roman campaign, which will be coming out in a few days on June 25th or 26th. Anyway, so there's 5 factions involved in this game: Roman Expedition, Vandalic Kingdom, Ostrogoth, Franks, Visigoths. And I'll be playing as the Vandals because their faction rating is the hardest, playing of course on Legendary difficulty. Now I've had a look, I've obviously only had it a couple of hours. I've had a look at some of the starting positions of these guys. All of them look like a lot of fun, except for the Vandals. I'd have to say their system, their beginning starting position, just looks just so fucked. Anyway, let's get into it. Historically, this was the end of them. Also, in the intro movie here, you'll see some debug stuff. I'm assuming that when the game is released, that stuff will be gone.
I couldn't think of a finer man for the task. Retake the former Western Roman Empire from the barbarians. Deliver it to our beloved emperor on a plate. These games should be in your honor. When I heard Justinian had you in mind, I can't say I was surprised. After all, you were his father's favorite bodyguard. Not to mention your accomplishments at the Battle of Dara. And the way you suppressed the riots in Nika. You are the last of the great commanders, and your loyalty is clearly above question. However, the ruins of Rome are a wild and unpredictable place. A lot can happen out of reach of these fragrant walls. A man might look about him and think perhaps that it is all rightfully his. Good luck, Belisarius.
Since deposing Hilderic and taking the...
Yeah, if I want advice, I'll fucking ask for it. Okay, so situation. I'll explain why I think it's total shit. Well, as in regard to strategically. We got the Romans in the south, we got the Sardinians in the north, we got the Berbers in the east. And we're not at war with the Berbers yet, but they absolutely hate us. And on Legendary difficulty, if someone hates you and they're on your border, they're going to declare war on you. Excuse me. And the Vandals are incredibly weak. I'm just having a look at their units and their cities, and I'm just thinking, these guys suck. They really suck. It's basically, I feel kind of like it's Western Roman Empire all over again. Now, this was historically the end of the Vandals. Belisarius conquered them, and we never saw the Vandals again. Well, whatever. Okay, now... there's a number of things that we can actually do. So I went and played like a couple of turns of each of the campaigns, so just get an idea of what it's like. Because this is basically a review of this campaign. It's kind of hard to review early access, but I'm sure the game's not going to change too much between now and then. I'll be comparing it to the Grand Campaign. So my score on it's basically going to judge on whether or not it's actually more fun than the Grand Campaign or not. Whereas with the Grand Campaign, I compared that to other Total War titles. So I'm not going to compare this to Medieval 2, because let's face it, there's no way that a DLC campaign released, a couple of months after the Grand Campaign is going to have such massive improvements that it's going to overtake what, in my opinion, is the best or the most fun Total War, being Medieval 2. That's my opinion. Some people like Shogun 2 or Empire or whatever, but whatever. I was also reflecting on to why because I felt the way I felt, honestly, about Attila, but I was thinking, why do I feel that way? Why was I so critical towards Attila? And I was thinking about it, and I was thinking that it was probably due to the fact that I liked Rome 2, but there were many things about Rome 2 that I hated, but I just sort of accepted it. But when Attila came out, which is supposed to be a whole new title, everything that I hated about Rome 2 was still present in Attila, except just worse. Like, more of it. And that's probably why I just got so angry with it. I expect that all of those things are still going to be in this. Alright, so anyway, enough of that. Let's get into the game and let's have a look. So what are these here? We've got transport ships, two transport army guys heading towards Corrales or whatever. Kind of doesn't seem like it's very organized. It seems like it's a bit neither here nor there, but we will try and fulfill that. Also, the Romans down here, like these regions down here, are kind of worth it for me. So they're good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call for a peace treaty with them straight away. You might think, oh yeah, how are you going to do that? If you offer them enough money, they will back down. There we go. Might have been able to offer them a little bit less. I don't know. But there we go. Now, what they're probably going to do is just go and raid in my territory. Whatever. To be honest, I fully expect we're going to have public order problems. In fact, I'm going to exacerbate it by just jacking up the taxes, because we do not have the finances to deal with this. So what we're expecting is widespread revolts everywhere. But at least the Romans aren't going to bother us. At least for, I don't know, 2 turns. That'll give us time to deal with the Sardinians up here. Okay, so we deal with one thing at a time. One thing needs to be dealt with first. We have to get rid of the Sardinians. And try and expand, and also try and reform our, I wouldn't say empire, it's not an empire, our kingdom. Reform it a little bit, because it's a piece of shit. Needs economy over anything else. A lot of people do say to me, oh, you know, because I watch my Western Roman Empire campaign, they would say, well, why aren't you getting professional units and stuff like that? The problem is with this game is that there is just massive downside into getting professional units. Let's just push it out of the way. In that the amount of bonuses, or the amount of strength increase between the unit does not make up for the fact that financially they just bankrupt you. It's better to have, I mean, I know I haven't released them yet, but I have finished the Western Roman Empire campaign. There's 111 episodes. If you watch the end of it, you'll know what I mean. When I just started steamrolling everything using the most garbage units possible. I didn't bother getting professional units because I just didn't need them. And I reckon it's a fault in the design. Whereas, for example, in Medieval, I can't be comparing it to Medieval 2. No, I'm not going to do that. All right, so.
Your orders?
Okay, so we're going to attack Corrales here. Hang on, maybe you should do it.
Steady as we go.
That one's the bigger
Steady as we go.
force. You do it.
Set up a blockade.
Labor force available this turn, not much.
Let them cower
That being said, it
before
might
us.
actually be better if we let them sally out, because I reckon I've got more cavalry than they do. They do, yeah.
Yes.
So I want you to come over here and...
Steady as we go. Leaving the ship.
No, I won't do it. The thing is, I wanted to attach him to it so that we could disband him, because that'll provide us with a bit of money. These guys here, I'm not sure if I really, truly need them. Because how much are they costing me per turn currently? 965. If I disband them, you know, that's a bit of money we can make, or save. Because we've got here, let's see, we've got 2 generals. So that's 2 lots of cav, then plus, so we've got...
Ready for battle.
Hang on, let me count that. 4 plus, okay, yeah, 6 slots of cav. Because as far as I'm concerned, cav is the way to go in any of the Total Wars, except for Empire. Gunpowder ones. Okay, so they've only got that. They might, what have they got inside the garrison here? Yeah.
Ready for order.
Actually, you know what? I won't disband you.
First Thirsty for battle.
Alright, we'll just leave that be. Hang on. Am I... Got to build siege equipment. It's going to take 2 turns, but... Whatever. Just... Whatever. Actually, no. If I send these guys into attack, I can attack from the port, and maybe we can just auto-resolve that. Okay, so the Romans aren't going to be a huge problem at this point in time. Excuse me. What we're going to need are anti-rebellion forces. So these guys here are going to go take out any rebels that show up. Also, we need a priest. Okay, so let's see here. What we got? We got... nope. Okay, got the youngest guy. Now, it's 12 turns per year, so... Oh, jeez, there goes all my money. Okay, we need to get rid of that, because it's taking... I know it's producing money, but it's also causing public order problems, and also it's taking up a building slot that we need for food or whatever, because we've got food issue here. Also need to get rid of this, because I'm not interested in professional units. I know this game's not going to be much different from the Grand Campaign. The key to it is actually spamming crap units, as silly as that might sound. You'll see soon. Because the thing is, like, the difference between crap units and good units, there's just such a small difference, in my opinion. But when auto-resolve, it's a massive difference. Sort of. I can't really explain it right. It's very complicated. Keep them there. I'm not too worried about them. They're not going to declare war on us again anytime soon. They probably will again at some point, but I just want to buy a bit of time so I can go get rid of this shit here. Now, on easy difficulty, maintaining that probably is an option, but on legendary difficulty, because of massive public order problems, it's just not. And we don't have any money. Alright, so we need some governors. Let's see here. This guy's... Okay, so well, this guy's 33. You can take that one. You're 26. That's good. You take there. So the edicts here. Let's see. Okay, we've got Doctrine of Arias. Yeah, we'll go for this one here, because that provides... It's the only one that provides public order, and it also provides tax rates, so a little bit of a boost in economy. Now, it's important to try and get as much Arian Christianity as possible, because there's no converting to Greek paganism in this. That's not an option for us, just because there's no buildings, that we can produce that's going to provide us with Greek paganism, and there's no sort of base paganism here anyway, and sort of all the factions are Christian now. So now the thing is, you look at, hang on, go to here, look at this, and you think, okay, cool. +6 public order, +5 Christianity, enables recruitment of priests. No downside. Problem is, though, this is extremely deceptive. There is a downside, and this gets a negative as far as my review is concerned so far. However, if this is fixed on release, then it should be a very easy fix. There is upkeep. Okay, it does cost money. It's just deceptive. It lies to you. It's not there. It's just not written there. I don't know what is being thought in regard to that, but I don't like the fact that it's not coherently clear. This has an upkeep cost and it's not shown. Now the thing is, because the way I could determine that it's definitely that building. It's a tier 2 Arian church. If you go to the Grand Campaign, tier 2 Arian churches minus 250. Also, we look in this region here. We got level 1, 100, which is where the tier 1 is supposed to be. This one here, same thing. We look over here. We've got a Arian shrine over here. What do you know? There it is. Okay, so it definitely has upkeep. It's just not shown. Now, another problem is, does this building here consume food? Because you got to ask yourself that now. Is it consuming food? Because, well, this lied about its upkeep costs. Why that might be lying as well, because in the Grand Campaign, wells consume food, or money, depending on what faction you are. Well, we know it definitely doesn't consume money, because we can't see it there, but then we have to think to ourselves, what about the food here? So, what region do we need to look at? We need to look at Thurbold. Okay, it's minus 10 food. That's minus 10. Okay, it doesn't consume food. Alright, so that's actually being honest there. Alright, so that's okay. So there are ways of finding out, but they make it like you got to do your own bloody know, investigation. You got to investigate your own goddamn buildings. Anyway, let's bring the spy over this way. I want him to be reducing corruption, even though it's not really going to do... Or maybe even... I don't know, we'll figure it out. There's not a whole lot I can do. Diplomacy-wise, well, we've got no money. Trade, no, there's nothing we can do about that. We're already trading with a couple of factions. What if we tried getting a non-aggression pact with the Ostrogoths? Because let's face it, we have no interest in going over there anytime soon. See if I can get some payment out of them. Maybe 800? Alright, cool. Got some money out of them. Well, that's great. I'm just thinking, this unit, that'll allow us to... The problem is, if we don't hire this now, what happens if the enemy hire it instead? Because I'd want to hire it just for one turn. Because I can't get them there this turn. Maybe just leave it. I mean, we've got plenty of money, but things are going to go downhill pretty fast if we don't turn things around. So, we need to destroy a few buildings, like I said. I'm not concerned at all about professional units. We can't afford them on legendary difficulty. Maybe on easier difficulties, it's all good. I really need sort of an in-depth explanation as to why you just should not bother getting any professional units in this game. Anyway, let's move on. So already we're not worrying too much about the about them. Well, whatever. Wasn't expecting this. Try and get out of there.
Retreat!
Are they going to come after me? Now the thing is, we don't stand a chance. Alright, let's see here. I should have hired those mercenaries. What have they got? They've got the Admiral. They've got... That's a ram ship. Light Marauders. And they've got Vandal Bowmen. Okay, what are these here? Fire ships. I really want to be killing off that army there. Well, we've got to fight this manually. We've got no choice. It doesn't really matter if I lose this navy, because, to be honest, I don't need it. I just hope we can sort of get out of this and not get the general killed. It's not essential. I should have hired those mercenaries. Would have made this... made such a big difference, I think. Okay, now the problem with these guys is that... What the hell? Why does one have 5 and one have 4 ammunition? Aren't these the same thing? Why is there such a huge difference between some of them? Light bow ship. Light bow ship. What's the difference? Oh, hang on. No, it's not. Those are marauders. They've got bow marauders. And those are... There's bow marauders and bowman marauders. What's the difference? Well, whatever. Okay, so... Flame ships here. I don't know. I've never used them before, so I don't know what we're going to do about that. Figure it out. They could be really good against transport ships. I don't know. Problem is, yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing. Alright, what we'll try and do to begin with is maybe try and burn down... It's going to be hard to burn down any of those ships.
Look sharp! More enemy ships spotted!
Can't run away again.
We shall not fall today! Move on! Ready? Assault ship! The tide of battle turns against us!
I'd rather they have sallied out against my other troops.
Ships awaiting your word!
It's just annoying. Alright. And another thing is, like, their troops aren't going to be able to make it back in time to stop us. Or to... They're going to be able to make it back by this turn. But we still can't assault it anyway because, well, we don't have any siege equipment there yet. I want to see what these guys can do, but I don't know. I don't think there's any much point in destroying the general, because they'll just get another one. Save him for last. I don't know, maybe you stay out of it. Like I said, the problem is I have no idea. I'm going in blind on this mission. Also, guys, don't give me advice. Okay? I've told you guys so many times now I don't want it. Come on, burn him, burn him, burn him. Okay, then reverse, reverse, reverse. Well, they don't reverse when you tell them to. Well, we burnt one ship down. What was it? It was a Vandalic Marauder. Okay, that's pretty good. That ship there is screwed, though. Our ship here is smoking up a little bit. Should be able to get it away from some of them, though. Nope. It's completely screwed. I don't know what happened there. Just all of a sudden just burnt down. It's okay. It'll save me an upkeep cost anyway. I didn't really want it. Alright, try and take out their actual units, especially these guys over here. I don't think you guys can reverse. You need to start turning around now. Come on, start shooting. There we go. Stay out of their way. Just try and do as much damage with these guys as we can. Especially against their transport ships. And that'll, if we manage to do that, that'll make a defeat, well, worth it. Still be sort of a victory. Especially if this guy can manage to get out of there. Okay, good, that's one of their ships down. Alright, if we do this, which we need more ammo, it's going to take 29 seconds. I'm not going to be able to get them out of... Hang on. They're moving around a little bit. Alright, now. Okay, so we've taken out 2 ships, and we've lost 2 ships. So that's okay. They've still got their... If I could have gone over that again, I would have told the flaming ships to take out the bow marauders. But then again, they were hanging back a little bit. Okay, they're reforming. I want their bow units to go after my general here. Alright. We're ready to go kill someone else. Yeah, I want to be killing their Germanic band. So we killed off one of their cavalry units, which is good. If they send that unit by itself over there, that could work for me. Problem is, I don't know whether 2 of mine can take on 1 of them. They'll probably end up burning my guys before me, I don't know. Ah, jeez, here they come. Alright, General, get in there, because you're not going to be able to escape, are you? Hang on, what are they doing over here? They're just dicking around. Oh, here comes the bow ship. Maybe you should take that out instead. Okay, well, we've burnt that down. Oh, come on, turn around. Alright, looks like you're going to have no choice. Go in there, kill them. At least we took out another load of infantry. Oh, they're coming in pretty fast. They're pretty resistant to flaming shots, so that's okay. We've got to get away from these guys, though. Problem is, the map is so tiny. Like, I was playing Empire Total War not that long ago, and the maps are huge. I'm just thinking, why is it going down so much? Why is it so small? Is it to prevent you from using any fucking tactics?
Our general is under attack.
I guess they want you just to throw your men into melee as soon as you can, which I hate doing. Okay, we should be able to outrun them now. Because those guys, I think they're reloading or whatever. Come on. Gotta catch the bastard.
One of our ships can no longer fire.
Alright. good. So you get over there and then start reloading.
Is being assaulted. Cast them back.
Alright, come on, take out these archer ships here. How's the boat going? It's okay, they are burning it. What if I did that? What does that do? I've already started, they've burnt their own ship. Okay, you guys should be able to reload now.
Assault ships reporting.
Okay, that's good. These guys are boarding us, but we might be able to beat them because they would be seasick. Okay, that's the other... No, these are Germanic bows. They don't get to reload afterwards. So they'll actually have no ammunition left. And with that ship destroyed, maybe these guys actually stand a chance of... Oh, hang on, we didn't get rid of that other one, though. I don't know. I reckon we should definitely try and get rid of that, because it's got no ammunition left. My general here, he's screwed. Get rid of the one with ammunition first. Even though I think the hurlers are probably more of a threat. Okay, so... What's he doing? He's broken. I don't think they'll do much damage. Anyway, any flaming damage, yeah, it's pretty much been... We've recovered from it. Hey, look, he rallied. Try and get out of there if you can. Because you're not dead yet. How's the flame there? 40... Yeah, you're all good. It's all fine. That's it, take out those hurlers. I'm fairly close to the red line there. I want to swing him around this way.
A unit is running from the enemy.
That's okay, I actually want him to leave the battlefield. Those guys are screwed. Okay, reload. Even if they touch us now, it's too late for them. Come on, good. Okay, I want you both... You gotta destroy both of these ships, if possible. Oh, come on, you're supposed to get out of there. It's annoying that they keep shooting what is essentially dead men.
The men's resolve is failing.
And they've shattered. That's okay. Let them go. General might actually make it out of there now. Okay, now let's try and take out these Germanic bows. They are out of ammunition. Oh crap, we're gonna have to cut through here, through the middle. Because these guys here, the actual fleet is coming for us quite quickly. Yeah, they've gone and reloaded. Or replenished their ammunition, not reload, whatever. Okay, one of their ships shouldn't really be enough to take out one of mine. They'll just do some damage to the crew, which I'm just gonna have to suck it up. Come on, take out that thing there. That's more of a threat to us on the campaign map. I mean, their navy isn't really going to do much to us on land. Okay, good. That's another one burnt down. I'd really like to go and sink their bow ship, but it's too protected by these other units. Anyway, he's now replenishing ammunition, so a good opportunity to kill someone else. If we can kill the general, that I guess it would be alright, but I don't know. We don't have enough ammunition for it, that's for sure. I don't even know if we should bother with that. Now, if I press replenish ammunition right now, they're going to catch up to us. Okay, he's dousing flame, so that's actually pretty good. That'll give us a chance to replenish. Problem is, they only reduce it by 50%. This reduces it by 75%. But oh shit, I may have fucked us here. I'd say one of my ships is going to die. Unless within the next 5 seconds you can get out of it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, and just in time. Alright, if you can burn this guy, that would be fantastic. I'm not expecting you to, but I mean, even if you're just killing off his crew, that's better than nothing. Maybe he'll douse flame and we can get ahead of him a bit more. So I wonder how much faster my ships are compared to them. It's also that thing. I really want to get rid of it. Okay, so it's going to douse its own flames or whatever. Oh wait, no it's not. Well, I don't know. I don't know if we should be bothering with it. We should be taking out their other units. Because that one there is just going to be impossible to sort of burn. And again, it would be good to get rid of it. You know, that could only be at like 20% damage for all we know. We just use up all of our ammunition against it. Making it quite tedious. Ah, crap. Here they come again. We're not going to be able to last at this rate.
Our men have given up and are running for their lives.
Okay, we got an achievement or whatever. Hopefully they don't all sink. We killed a lot more of them than they did of us, so that was good. That battle actually turned out to be good for us, I think. We only lost 2 ships. 2 ships that obviously I can't really use properly anyway. I just hope they don't sink. Yeah, they're sunk. Even though they got away.
Return to your people.
Yeah, there's a fucking surprise. Bastards. Killed in battle, yeah. We can't make the attack, can we? Nope. Okay, well these guys have the choice now of coming back or... Well, if they came back, they're probably still not going to do much. In fact, what they might try and do is actually try and attack us. So we'll need these guys on the coast. Okay, so this guy here. Try to reduce the time until the revolt does happen. I need to keep that taxes nice and high. Well, I wouldn't say it's nice and high. I need to keep them high for now.
Ready for battle.
A lot of money. Alright, you...
Ready for orders.
Go over there. Who's going to make the better general? You're okay. How about you? Yeah, it wouldn't make... Actually, you'd make a good governor. Doesn't matter.
Ready for battle.
Now the thing is, because their upkeep cost is so huge, I make quite a lot of money. Well, I save a lot of money by doing that. Any mercenaries here? Nope. Okay. So they've got 2 ships there left. Okay, we're going to be screwed over by Berbers. It's pretty much guaranteed. Alright, we're going to need more troops. We can afford it with the high tax rates. Just need to suck it up until we've dealt with the Sardinians. So, going for the cheaper cavalry, because it's all about the charge anyway. Not worried too much about the Romans. They'll probably declare war on us again really soon, but we'll worry about that soon. Okay, I've got a bunch of money. We need to invest in our territories. Alright, that's got to go because we need it for something else. Need food. And I need food. And I need food. Okay, because if we get food in here, it'll not only reduce public order problems, but it will also reduce... Essentially, it was a form of corruption. Sanitation is also a bit of an issue. We'll build a sanitation building there. I don't feel like I need a military fleet. There's no point having a fleet if you can't afford it anyway. Get rid of that. We need sanitation. Actually, sanitation's coming here. What's going on? Yeah. I mean, it does provide money, but plague would be very bad for us. Pretty close to getting a rebellion soon. I hope these guys, you know, go over to fight the bloody Berbers or something. Or who knows what they're going to do. Alright, since we're at war with these guys, let's go and have a look at what's going on down this way. So they're mustering a few troops. I expect we'll be seeing them soon. It would be good if we took this territory so we could consolidate this whole province. So if we just hinder them, low chances of success, but if we get to give it a shot, maybe he can level up. Good, he succeeded, so that'll make him better in the future. Right, because I'll need him to eventually be reducing corruption.
How can I help?
So go straight for that. Because I do intend to expand. There's not a lot we can do. There's not a lot at all. Well, that seems to be all we can do for this turn. If we did reduce the tax rate to, say, normal, income's not too bad. Public order would last a little bit longer, but if we, with that extra, how much extra is it? Extra 3 grand, we could use that to invest in buildings. I mean, rebellions are easy enough to deal with, or at least they were in the Grand Campaign. So we'll just see what we can do. Alright, let's move on. Okay, I'm glad to see that the Romans continued to maintain the peace treaty. I don't expect it to last forever. It's just we need to yeah, whatever. Okay, that could be good because I want to get rid of those guys, especially if they're out at sea. Okay, we got rebellion imminent in Mauritania Stiffiness or whatever it's called. Sitifines. I don't know. Okay. Income went way down, probably due to recruiting and stuff. Alright, so we should have our stuff ready now. An assault would be silly because of the walls. They just rape these units. Auto resolve is sitting there ready for us to do. I say a balanced stance will win this. We'll hopefully kill all of them. Looks like a pretty decisive victory. Close victory, but you see, you don't lose any battalions, and that's what it's all about anyway. So why bother manually resolving it? Just fight those battles which you absolutely have to. Now I'm going to loot this city because if you look at this for hang on, where is it? Look at this. It says, oh, it's only going to be -5 provincial instability, but I kind of need the money. And I should have a look at what settlement. I'll probably end up destroying a few buildings to reform it anyway. I need that money. The thing is, with the instability, if a rebellion happens, then all of the instability goes away anyway. So I'm going to loot it.
Ready for further orders.
There we go. So that made us... We've got a bit of money, and the settlement is actually producing a lot of cash. So that's good. There's a bunch of stuff here we'll probably have to get rid of. I mean, hey, that produces quite a lot of money. But that being said, still get rid of it, because it's just not what we need. Get rid of that as well. Anyway, I think I might end the video here. So, overall, so far, my first thoughts are it doesn't really seem any different from the Grand Campaign at all, and that's kind of what I really want to see. I mean, I think if you want to get a different experience, you really need to play as the Western, not the Western Romans, but the Roman expedition. Apart from that, I don't know. I mean, it's still early days, and the situation is still really shit, but we'll see what we can do. Anyway, guys, like and subscribe. Part 2's next, and don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.